What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Well, let's just say we've had kind of an eventful past month, more or less. Well, we'll go into it a little bit deeper later of, what's going on and kind of elaborate. Had some health issues, basically, and I went to the doctor today. Got a little bit of clarity, but we have pretty much been gone for like 3 weeks after we pretty much devoted and pushed so hard to post a video every 2 days for the month of February. Let's just say a couple things got out of hand and we didn't do it. So, since we've been gone, we did just complete this last night. We did the timing kit, 120K kit on this twin turbo 300ZX in car. I was going to edit that today and post it, but way too much footage to edit. There's like 3 hours of footage I got to edit down, so it's going to take me some time. So we got another special little video today. I ended up buying some plates for another car because I'm sick of being limited to my Z right here. And that would be, we got the plates for my Slicktop, I know. And well, we actually got this nose panel out because we're going to replace our Stillen nose panel. Since we're going to replace our bumper and get everything squared away so it can stay, this is actually going with Eric when he fixes our vert, or takes the vert and then fixes this car. So we're going to throw that in on the vert, which it came with, so he can have it because he really wants it. So if you guys have missed or not been on the channel very long, we have a 1992 Slicktop 300ZX. I've had this car for probably 10 years. No, I've definitely had it 10 years now because I graduated 10 years ago. Let's pop the hood. We did do a two-tone black and red interior, if you can't tell. Pretty rad, at least I like it. A little bit of character to this thing. Now, a lot of people don't like doing red on red, but I said screw it. So this is an NATT swap, runs on E85. It's just been chilling out here, no battery, no nothing, being neglected. Today we're going to try to get this thing started, get it running, get our tires aired up, and take it on a cruise because we actually have a pretty decent day today. Oh, we need an ECU. Hopefully we have that here. So we're going to try to make the most out of it, especially while we're recovering from this health problem. I think this is the best thing for us to do today. Let's just have some fun, enjoy ourselves, and not stress out. Turns out there's not going to be a whole lot of this yet. My dumb self has forgot the ECU and the chip for everything in this car and our DN1 TT back in the other town. So I'm thinking at this point, I guess we're going to have to go pick it up. I'm so ready to get started on Matt's car. That's next. We'll be getting on that this week after we get our injectors done over here on Derek's car. I guess we'll go get ready. We'll take RZ over to the house and let's get that ECU, and then we'll talk a little bit. But before we talk, we actually made it to the parts shop, and here we're gonna snag our ECU. Oh my gosh, what the world? Why is there no ECU, man? What? I'm gonna be ticked if I just drove over here for no reason, because I actually have no gas. My gas light came on and my dumb self forgot my wallet. So yay, what do I even do? Oh, okay, what a relief. We got the ECU that we need. We just made it home. Perfect day to pull the tops out. It's actually somehow 67 degrees and it was only supposed to be 45 today, but I'm not complaining. Let's grab our ECU. Let's install this thing. Bam! Just like that, ECU's in. We actually got a strut bar that Derek gave us off his car, so might spice this car up a little bit with it. Let's put our floor back. Oh, dummy. Didn't even put my board back. You can tell I'm a little excited here. Ready to drive this thing. It's been too long. I want to say one of the last times I drove it, other than bringing it here, obviously, was taking it up to Chicago to Prison Mike's project car meet. Now I'm pretty sure the only thing that we need is we need a battery. So let's run inside and grab one that's actually fully charged and should start this thing up. Battery is fully installed, but we have one thing we need to do before we get that far, and that is pull the nose panel, pull this jumper off. I hate this bumper. Going back, return to sender. There we go. That'll do. Now that means we get to put this beauty on the Z yet again. Oh, nope. I can't recall checking this catch can. See if we got anything in it. Ooh. Definitely got some forbidden juice in there. Roller back on, and we can officially get the bumper on. Fully mounted. Now we've got almost one final thing. Let's throw our corner lights on, and then obviously we'll go for our nose panel. Now for the part I've been way ready for. I don't even remember what this actually is, or like what it's branded. It's not my Bomex one, but it's kind of similar. We can throw it on here for a test drive. I'm actually kind of afraid to do this because I don't want the bottom catching wind, since this is just fiberglass and it's so thin and I don't have this end strip on. So before we transfer it from this nose panel on both sides, I think we'll just go ahead and keep running this for now, just to be safe. I hate to ruin something like this that's been, you know, I don't even know if this is available anymore, so I'd really hate to destroy this. Just trying to preserve some cool parts, you know. But either way, we got us a sick nose panel. What do you think, Derek? I'm just kidding. Nissan one looks dope. It would look good though. I guess we'll put her back on. That's sad. I was really wanting to see that white panel. I guess we could do some test fits here at the end of this. Now we're gonna check our fluids, make sure everything's been holding up. Yep, full coolant. Power steering. A little full. Now for the oil. Let's see. This thing ain't been started in a while. Yep, we've got enough oil. Definitely say we probably need to change that soon. So we'll do that after this drive. Ooh, a critter's been in here. Never did I think there was going to be so many uses for this vacuum pump, but sure enough, it was supposed to be just for bleeding brakes. Looking much better now. Now that the power steering is down, I think it's time for us to fire the car up finally. We're obviously going to let it warm up to operating temperature before we drive it. We've got 2050 weight oil, so it's definitely rated for the hot summer. So we have good oil pressure, so fingers crossed. Alrighty, let's see. Which titanium key? Oh yeah, always the one with the Nissan emblem. Power. Oh, 60-degree coolant. That says a lot about the temperature. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. For a pretty cold start for like 4 months on E, I'm pleased so far. Oh, 4th time's a charm. Hey, sick. All right, well, we're gonna go collect all of our gear, let this thing warm up, and take it for a test drive. So don't go anywhere, because we're gonna get it and we're gonna have some fun. Well, we also have to talk to you guys still about what we've been dealing with. We're officially on the road. So far, everything seems pretty good. Car feels good, sounds good. Just keep mobbing around and break this thing in, get it a little used to being back on the road. But pretty much what's been going on health-wise, like the past 3 weeks, or 3 weeks ago, I came down with the flu and just felt like death. Couldn't get up, cold shivers, cold sweats all night long, couldn't sleep. So what ended up happening is, once that kind of phased out and I was coming back to, my senses were kind of toned down because it was a really nice day, probably 50 degrees, just pure sun, and I was having troubles, you know, feeling the cold. I would only feel the warmth from outside. I just felt like it was 70 degrees. So fast forward, about a week and a half ago, after that really nice day that we had, I ended up like turning numb, like full body. If I sit down, I'd go way numb, like down to 20% feeling, and it fades out side to side. And at the same time, I'm having all kinds of muscle spasms, and I cannot sleep. Every 5 minutes, my body jolts and jerks like it's trying to stay awake, like it's life or death. Well, I ended up finding out that I'm kind of in like flight or fight mode, and I actually am having issues with anxiety and stress. So what I've written that up to be is I have bitten off way more than I can chew. So for now, I'm still going to be working on customer cars. I'm not talking to anyone about accepting new cars yet until I get more out of the shop, because I have too much on the back of my mind at all times, running the channel, trying to make bills, build cars at the same time, and you know, doing that all when you're self-employed isn't really the most practical or easy. You got to work a lot harder for your money, and it's just been tough. Not to mention I have like 100 misread or unread messages at all given times, and I just can't keep up. It's so much for me to deal with that, I don't know, it just, I boiled over and I had all that I could take. So those 3 weeks I didn't do anything. The past week I've been freaked out of what's going wrong with me. Can't beat that. Well, I think today, after we went and talked to the doctor and found that out after I thought something was seriously going wrong with me, turns out stress and anxiety can do that. So I'm super happy that that's all that it was, or at least suspected to be. We did take some blood work, so I got some labs going out. Hopefully all is good. I expect all to be good, but that's pretty much where I am. It's been a tough past couple weeks, and thank all of you guys for reaching out, seeing if I'm all right and stuff, and everyone said all the prayers and the good words. I couldn't appreciate it anymore. Thank you guys so much. Starting to go back to church too. Got to get my life right, get, you know, aligned and do some stuff right. So I've kind of made the conscious decision. We're going to sell a lot of stuff. I know I've said that a bunch, but like, I mean motors, everything. We're writing off projects. I'm about to just sell the D1 TT, take a lump sum of cash and try to pay off some stuff so I can just feel better about myself and at the end of the night and focus on the couple cars that I have. So my priorities are going to be obviously my truck, the 4-seater, the Slicktop, the 3333Z, and the 240. That's 5 cars. That's plenty. We don't need any more. So I'm going to go on like a liquidation spree, and we're going to be selling all kinds of stuff. Now that I'm feeling better and I'm 100% motivated, we're going to try to turn and burn a bunch of cars and, you know, just kind of try to level up. Because needless to say, it's been a rough couple of weeks, and I thought I've been handling stress pretty well. You know, I got all these things going on when they're not all in my control. I've managed to juggle it for this long, and it turns out that my mind could not take it, and I had a breaking point. Which I'm better that that happened than me just keep going down that road and stressing and pressing and just being so anxious of what's to come or what's to go wrong. We're just going to relax, take a deep breath. I can't vouch for videos every 2 days right now. That may have been the one that did me in, but I'm actually shooting to go back for our every 3-day schedule. After this video, you can expect to see not only that in-car timing belt twin turbo job, there's also the fuel injector conversion for the twin turbo in-car. And we have our old video from our birthday when we went on vacation to go to the Tail of the Dragon and whatnot in Tennessee. Yeah, that's a huge video that I still have to edit for you guys. It's like 3 months late, so expect that to come up here in the next 3 videos. I'm gonna make it happen. I've got too much going on. I'm just trying to stay busy, and if I can devote like 6-8 hours to get that video done one of these mornings or nights. Not only that, but the timing belt one, they're both super long videos. But so I know some of you guys really like long videos, and well, they're definitely about to come back. When I'm trying to get on a schedule of doing stuff in 2 to 3 days, it's kind of hard to make long videos when you're just go. Kind of like today, there wasn't a whole lot to do, but I know this is a video that I would love to film because I miss this car. I miss the sounds. Well, I really need to get to work on this thing at that. I completely forgot about my convertible in the shop. I need to get that sorted, swap the subframe, get it good, get it to Eric, because my goodness. Speaking of, Eric's about to bring a car for his son that we're going to be fixing on to get ready. So it'll be an Auto Z. Stay tuned for that. That'll be kind of a new thing for me. We're going to try to do our best. As always, we don't ever try to just skate by. I think we're fully secured on this RB26 crank. I haven't got to go get it because I've been bedridden. And well, we got a bunch of stuff back from the machine shop that we went and picked up for a VG30DE TT. We're going to do in-house for this Slicktop, and got a bunch of other stuff too, but we're obviously just not fully there yet. I really want to go through this Slicktop and get it going A1. Since I love this car. It's my main car. I'm tired of just putting it on the back burner and waiting and waiting and waiting. We got to start getting stuff done, or I'm going to be that dead, boring channel that doesn't do anything and has more project cars than he's got running cars that he can play with. So that's kind of where we're at and where we need to level up. Oh, HKS, you know the right things to do to me. We got the exhaust and the blow-offs. Can't wait to get that Gretty on this year, though. That's what I'm really, really ready for. I guess we're just going to keep driving around a little bit, enjoy ourselves, enjoy the car, relax, you know. Even though I have expired plates, we'll see if we come across any cops. That might be a little clip for you guys or something, but no promises. But for now, that's it. I think I might have flat spots on my tire now. With this strange sound. I guess we got a little squirrel there. I love this car. You know, I'm kind of afraid. I think I probably should have checked my lug nuts. I think they're tight. Hopefully that's not what this flopping is, because then I'm in trouble. Man, that's one way to cure some depression, I'll tell you what. Just get some blow-off valves. Well, safe to say we were kind of right. Check this out. I just moved one of these by my finger. But if you look, we have a gap in our hub. So that tells me our wheel is not on tight. Thank goodness we came back in time, because this could have been tragic. Thankfully it wasn't. These ones, they got extended studs. I'm pretty sure they're tight. Yeah, I probably just tighten these on, especially that one, because this wheel doesn't hold air, or at least that wheel, to match the rest of the set. And it's actually full of water, so yikes. At least we made it back. That's all I gotta say. I reckon it's a good time. Let's return our nose panel back to the goodie room. We really need to get some corner lights for this, and then we could put that on the Slicktop. Don't know if I really want the J-Spec on the Slicktop yet, but I know it would look sweet in comparison, and you know, especially for what the current bumper kind of looks like, the paint wise and whatnot. But man, I hate coming in this room sometimes. I got so many things in here I want to use so bad, and I gotta wait like this. Man, I gotta rebuild that motor. Got me some bearings, gasket kit, all the goodies. Yeah, that's coming very soon. I gotta go take the block and drop it off to get it tanked, just to be safe and to make it nice and perfect. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For what it's worth, I know it's not the most exciting thing, but at least you guys get an update, know that we're still alive, we're okay, and well, we just have to take it easy. Now, for anyone that wants parts and stuff, you can still reach out, but if you're not ready to buy it, please, I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but don't reach out till you're ready, because I have probably 25 things in boxes that I haven't unboxed because people said they want. Then they say they don't have money, they want it next week, and then they never get a hold of me. So I can't be doing that anymore. First come, first serve. I gotta sell stuff because I got too much. Let's be real. We all know that. Anyways, thank you guys for being understanding. We'll push through this. We'll make the best out of the situation. We'll still make moves and stuff happen. Just been really stressed, and obviously the anxiety on top. But anyways, you guys get the gist. I'm tired of running around saying the same thing to you. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we will catch you then. Peace.